And you could definitely say that because of that revolution, China basically set itself to the Stone Age, right? They had some, I guess, some positive things where, say, for example, women were dressed like men and they were forced to do the same work as the men, and that adds a lot of equality. But it didn't result in any great amount of quality of life for their people. And when you look at those old charts, when you look at their, right, I think Human Development Index, look at their GDP, look at their, what's that, life's expectancy, like all of it was pretty much beneath most countries in Africa in, was it the 1950s? So that's why, people do say it's a bit of a miracle, but that miracle was caused by capitalism. And so, you could say socialism and whatnot. I know it's a scary word in the U.S. Because of the ideology wars that the U.S. likes to throw. Right? I mean, literally through the Truman doctrine, they said, we don't want communism to spread. We will use military action to stop the spread of it, and thus they went to Vietnam, and thus they set up proxy wars against the USSR, and thus they went to Korea. Thus they went to. Am I missing something else? Right, and I think all that has led to their current hostility with China, because ideologically, if China, albeit a socialist nation, has reformed their economy under Deng Xiaoping to have a lot of state centralized, not state centralized, a lot of state directed capitalism. So anyway, China has socialism with capitalistic tendencies. Might it be a good system? Looks pretty decent so far, and we have to see how it turns out in the end. And even if it's a good system, that is a good system only for them. It might not be good for other people. Now, the reason why this is such a big issue is because every time there's an election, these politicians only need to say certain words and people will go into a frenzy. We already knew that, what's it, uh, Republican Party was able to win Florida by saying the Democrats are socialists, right? And all the Cubans and the Vietnamese are like, no, we don't want that. And they won.